and welcome to the 5-minute left mark in the first quarter. Davidson opening up here. Some very nice defense we've seen. Some pretty good offense too. Only a 4-point difference. The score is 7-3 in Davidson's way. Number 12 Morgan Barnett bringing the ball up the court here. She'll pass it Kaylin Ayler. She's been a real big scorer for Davidson tonight. Definitely see her getting the ball a lot. Tough pass there. Theodore will get it in, drive there. That one's an easy layup. No one down there to stop her.
That's kind of been the tail of the tape this game, Steven, is this fast break points for Theodore. They can't seem to get it done without the fast break, but that's part of the game, so you got to adjust for it.
Looking for a pass here. Going to call a foul on number 12, Morgan Barnett there.
So it was a reach, and he was right there. So you got to take his word for it at that point. He was inches away from the play.
Davidson's going to have to start playing a little bit more conservative with number 22, Mackenzie Brackett, coming in here. Definitely a couple people in foul trouble. Not exactly foul trouble, but getting close to that mark.
Theodore's definitely slowed down their offense after this first couple possessions.
They'll look for a pass inside. She'll take an easy layup. Definitely a mismatch there under the basket.
Right, that's probably why they slowed it down so much, is to get that mismatch. That's just good basketball, Steven.
Davidson still playing tempo here, looking for a good pass. Theodore is going to get in between that one. It'll come off number 1, Chiana Quinn. And Davidson not looking like the team we saw them play at the beginning here. Most of you are just tuning in now, so you've really only kind of seen the sloppy part, but hopefully they can get back to what they were at the beginning.
Right, basketball's a game of streaks.
Sub here for number 1, Chiana Quinn. They'll bring in number 32, Scott. Another good stop there for Ava Dew.
And we see her back on the court. She was just taken out because of an injury to her ankle trying to get a steal. And now we see her back on the court. I guess she got wrapped up by the trainer and already making an impact. 5 seconds back on the court.
Yeah, a little bit of a limp for her here. Definitely don't want to push it too far. I think one thing this Davidson team does have that works for them is their depth. We've seen a lot of substitutions already, and if you can keep rotating those players through, it'll really help to keep them fresh throughout the night. Good steal there. She's going to look for a pass, but sloppy one. Theodore will keep a hold of it. That'll give them another 2.
An excellent take by Theodore, too. Theodore called a timeout. The momentum's all Theodore right now. I think they're on what, a 6-point run, 7-point run?
Yeah, with that timeout. About 3 minutes left in this first quarter, and the score is 9 Theodore, 7 Davidson. Definitely think Coach Shipp is in that huddle telling his team, let's slow down a little bit, guys. We've been making some sloppy passes, pushing the ball where we really don't need to, and, letting Theodore get those easy points.
Right. I agree completely. This is exactly what he's saying. And we saw them forcing up threes. They were good takes. They were wide open threes. Some of them were a little contested, but if you're a shooter, you're a shooter. And we're not even seeing them shoot those anymore.
Big shot there, but it'll touch nothing. Theodore with a rebound. Coming down the court pretty fast here, but Davidson playing some lockup defense. Number 30, Crystal Malden will come down, looking for a Euro step with a layup.
Oh.
Not going to drop. That was close.
It was a good take.
Right back down to Theodore's side of the court. Missed shot there. Fight for the rebound there between Mackenzie Brackett and the Theodore center. Going to call a jump ball.
We talked about it before. Maybe the broadcast wasn't done at this point, but Bingham's definitely got some inches. Number 44 for Theodore's got some inches on the Davidson center. No matter what lineup the Davidson brings out, I think she's bigger than everybody else in the court. And we have seen that tonight has been an effective strategy for Theodore.
Barnett looking for the pass out. Ava Diouf driving in here. She'll kick it out to Barnett for an up top three. Bounce off the back of the rim. Fight for a rebound here from everyone on the court. Theodore just barely able to hold on to it. Definitely slowing it down here. We've seen a lot of quick back and forths. So much so that I missed a substitution. Excuse me. They'll bring in number 24, Jemiah York.
Okay, Theodore's definitely taking it slow, and there's no shot clock in high school, so they can take as much time as they want.
Yeah, looking for the shot they want to take here. Here comes a corner three, and that one's nothing but net right there. Nice looking shot.
Now, I think that might have been over 24 seconds, but it was a great play to find the wide open 3-4 shooter.
Here comes a three from Cristal Malden. Bouncing in and out, but another good rebound from Ava Diouf. She's going to put up a tough shot. Nothing working for her there. Good defense from Theodore. Missed, almost got the travel there. Another three, or excuse me, her foot is on the line, but it don't matter. It's going to be 0.
This game's been a physical one, hasn't it, Steven? Both teams have been playing some pretty physical basketball.
Definitely. Very, very physical and very fast, Theodore tried to slow it down on that one drive there, but other than that, it's been back and forth as quick as lightning.
The slowed down basketball has worked for Theodore, though, to be fair. I mean,
three there, just a little bit too much, and another easy rebound for Theodore. Definitely going to have to start fighting under the goal to pick up some of those offensive rebounds. Again, Theodore bouncing it around the line here.
Having a chess game with the Davidson Warriors right now.
Keeping it near that corner here. She'll try to feed it inside, but 2 Davidson players there to stop her. That'll bring up a jump ball. Nice stop there from Davidson.
So they're trying to feed that. They're trying to use rotational basketball to try to get the open man. And it worked the first time. Davidson did a great job of switching that time. And then when in doubt, feeding to Bigham. She's scored some points tonight, and she's proven to be a walking mismatch. So they did that time. Davidson forced a jump ball. So
about 2 seconds left in this quarter. Scores 12-7, Theodore. Inbound here. They'll try to feed it up. No good. That'll bring us to the end of the quarter. Score 12-7, Theodore. Tough quarter for Davidson. They came out looking hot, playing really nice defense, and then on offense, they had number 21, Kaylin Ayler, making some nice threes, but kind of slowed down. Not kind of, very much slowed down with some sloppy turnovers and some mismatches on defense. Definitely going to have to work on that for the second quarter.
Maybe the speed for Davidson, we saw it effective at the beginning, how they found the open shooter fast. That was their goal, and they did it. They passed it around a lot, but they got the open shot. They converted, one? They didn't convert other than one. They only made one. But other than that, they haven't found the open shooter anymore. They haven't been shooting good shots. They shot 3 contested shots. And Theodore's been on a run. They've been 9-point run, I think. I think it was 7-3. And in women's high school basketball, a 9-point run, that's killer. You have to score.
Definitely. And our squad coming out here for the second quarter, number 20, Ava Diouf, number 1, Shiana Quinn, number 21, Kaylin Ayler, number 12, Morgan Barnett, and number 30, Cristal Malden. Davidson looking to kind of slow it down here. They'll feed it inside to Ava Diouf, and she'll take a nice layup there. Definitely what they've been trying to do, and if they can keep getting those passes inside, they'll definitely be able to stick to it. Theodore looking for a pass inside. not able to hold on to it. That'll give Davidson the ball. Good start to the second quarter. Hopefully they can, continue this kind of play.
And that was some much-needed points by Davidson. They needed these points. They need to come out this quarter firing on all cylinders for sure. It was almost a travel.
Shot here just off the back of the rim, but an easy rebound for Crystal Malden. Ayler looking to drive. She'll take a nice little floater there. Another hard bounce off the rim. But another good rebound for Malden, and she'll put up a nice layup. Definitely playing some big lady ball down there under the basket.
The centers and power forwards this game have been playing well. As I said that, they're playing great this game.
Yeah,
for both sides.
Another good stop from Malden. Davidson kind of let Theodore get behind him there, but she was there to save the day. Here comes the shot from Ayler. Just a little bit too short. Theodore looking for a drive here. Layup there's no good. Rebound from Barnett. She's looking for a pass to Malden. Didn't want to shoot it there. Davidson will slow it down. I definitely think that's the key to their game. Take the shots you can hit, not the ones you can take.
Right. Not everybody's Steph Curry.
Foul on the floor here for Davidson. Timeout here from Davidson. Definitely think they needed this. Maybe a little bit of break after a bunch of tough fights under the rim and then some back and forth fast breaks. I think it's a good idea from Coach Shipp to let his girls have a bit of a break.
So your team is not, if it's not conditioned, basketball is an intensive sport. Getting hit, getting bumped, going for that little extra effort you have to put in going for a ball, it adds up fast. Like it's not like track or something where you run and you can pace yourself. There's no pacing yourself in basketball. It's as physical as your team makes it and the other team makes it. And this game has been physical. This game has been tiring for both teams.
Pass out here to Diouf. She'll fumble around with it, but he'll keep it. Gianna Quinn looking for a pass under. 2 shots there, no good. Couldn't get any help for the rebound. Another fast break for Theodore here. She'll put up a high layup. That one's no good. Going right back down is Davidson. Ayler passing it out to Diouf. She'll take a big 3. That one's no good. But another fight for the rebound there under the basket. And I think that's the 3rd jump ball we've seen. Definitely a physical game so far.
I think both teams know that the fast break is coming. That's why we've seen so many jump balls is that both coaches have told their teams, guys, get on the ball. Like, if they catch the rebound and you can grab it, grab it. Let's start this jump ball. Let's start turning the ball over a little bit.
Theodore slow to get across the line. Excuse me. They're going to take off there. And they'll return back to that slower pace. Looking for a pass here. Good defense from Ayler. Pass inside there, just fumbled around a little bit, but Theodore will stick with it. And a great block there from Crystal Malden. I'll say that one was all ball, but I don't think the refs agree with me.
No, I agree with you, Steven. I don't think there was very much foul there. I think it was one of those situations that it looked like a foul, and if he didn't see it cleanly, he's just going to call it. But we saw it perfectly. We had the perfect angle. That was definitely a block.
First free throw is no good. Only a 1-point difference in this game. Theodore 12, Davidson 11. Second shot here. That one will fall through cleanly. 13-11. Gianna Quinn, definitely a leader on this team. Played last year on the dominant team Davidson had. There's a 3, no good. So, you know, she's going to have to be able to lead this kind of younger Davidson team with a lot of new players to return to what they had last year. Looks like there will be a timeout here a travel.
So these refs have definitely been whistle happy this game. They've definitely caught a lot of stuff.
Barnett bringing it across the half line there. Ava Diouf trying for a step. They'll call a travel there, maybe a carry. Definitely cradling that ball.
So she's trying to run her, but got too many steps off. If it was the NBA, we might not have seen that call, but.
Tough inbound there. Gianna Quinn able to get a hand on it while reaching inside. That'll be a foul. Drive here from Theodore. She'll put up a layup. That one's off the rim again, but a rebound from Theodore. They'll call a shooting foul, not able to drop it in. That'll give her 2. Definitely seen a lot of free throws from this Theodore team tonight, a lot of fouls under the basket. Just kind of showing the physical game we've had so far.
Right, they haven't shot the ball very much. They're looking for that inside shot.
First one there's clean. They'll sub in number 24, Jemiah York, for Ayler. Second one's up. Lots of bounces, but it'll finally fall. That'll bring the score to 15, Theodore Davidson 11 with about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Shauna Quinn will pass it there to Ava Diouf. She'll look across to number 12, Morgan Barnett, and a nice pass and an even better shot there for the layup.
That was a great find.
Good defense there from Davidson, able to poke that ball out of bounds there. Definitely slowing down the pace of play for this Theodore team that's kind of lurking and looking for that next fast break they can get.
Right, they either score at this point they either score on the fast break or they're taking their time on their possessions.
Another drive in here from Theodore, but a nice steal from Crystal Malden. She's driving down. She'll pass to Shauna Quinn, who will take a tough layup there. Lots of contact on that one. Not able to drop it, but she'll see 2 shots here.
That was a hard foul.
If she can make these 2, she'll bring the score to 15-15, which would help Davidson out, but tough miss on that first one.
Missed the first one, but you're giving 2, so.
And definitely in a physical game like this, you know, you're going to see a lot of those free throws, especially later in the game. Got to be able to hit them. They're crucial in a game like this. Second shot there will take lots of bounces, but it'll fall through.
So they call the home court bounce even. She's used to those rims. She knows how to get those bounces.
Pass down below for Theodore, but I don't think there was anyone there to grab it.
No.
Just a little bit too high. That'll give Davidson the ball.
Right, a little miscommunication. Someone cut at the same time. It was
zigged when they should have zagged.
Right.
They'll pass it. Morgan Barnett will pass it out to Crystal Malden. She'll take the shoulder 3. No good, but she'll be able to find the ball again for a rebound. Another shot there. Rebound, and she'll get the foul on that one.
Another shooting foul. Doesn't give them the lead. Their first lead in like 7, 8 minutes. Almost a full quarter.
Definitely. And some good offensive rebounding there from Davidson. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to fight for it down low. First shot's no good. They'll sub in number 14, Zadia Johnson. Shot for the tie here. That one will bounce no good. Theodore bringing it across the court here. Bringing it around. Davidson playing some in-your-face defense. A good block there from number 14, Zadia Johnson. Davidson bringing it across the court. Slowing it down here after a bit of a fast break. Pass there. Number 44 for Theodore spotted that one. She was flying across.
So just barely got in the way. Looked like Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, read that one.
Her and Diouf for Davidson have definitely been the best players on this court. And Malden's definitely been showing up for Davidson, too, of recent.
Definitely.
But those three players have definitely been outstanding this game.
Pick there from York will give Barnett the shot, but just a little bit too short. Probably took that one a little bit farther away than she wanted to.
No, not a bad idea. Not every shot goes in, but you never want to miss that bad, do you?
Here comes Theodore. That'll be a reach in on number 1, Shiana Quinn. Definitely don't want to make those sloppy fouls right there, you know, slapping around where you're not going to get the ball. With that foul, it'll give Theodore to the bonus. Shot there was no good. She got a nice rebound, but just barely stepped out of bounds. Definitely a break there for Davidson after giving up that rebound.
So this is a very close game. At this moment, it's whoever goes on a run the longest and the closest to the end of the game, because both teams are playing very similar basketball right now.
High pass there, able to find a Davidson player. She'll drive in for a layup. That one's no good. She'll kick it out to Malden. Malden all the way across the court there. Nice layup. Good pass there for Malden. Another one of those pushy fouls again from Davidson.
So they call that a blocking foul, but I don't know. I think that's just physical basketball. That didn't really seem like a foul to me.
1-and-1 here for Theodore. First shot's clean. We hear Coach Ship telling his players, you know, don't be afraid to shoot it. And probably not terribly been their problem tonight. It's just getting to a player who can shoot it. You know, had a lot of trouble with those sloppy passes.
So there's definitely been a couple times where they haven't shot the ball and they should have, but right, I would have to agree with you that has not been their only issue. That has not been their major issue tonight.
Another sloppy pass inside. Theodore will get the ball and there'll be a foul on Davidson. Just, you know, providing examples for what we've been saying tonight. You know, Shiana Quinn didn't think she wanted to take that shot, so she kind of tossed it inside to find a Davidson player and just couldn't find one.
The passes have definitely been sloppy for sure from Davidson, especially in the last couple of minutes. But you know, it's tied as of right now. Not tied anymore, but it's still a 1-point game, possibly 2-point game, but that's one basket. So
first part of the 1-and-1 good. That'll bring the score 17. Theodore Davidson 16. Second part good. Barnett, definitely another leader for this team. You know, see her bringing it across the court. She'll kick it out. Gianna Quinn looking for a pass here. They'll toss it across to Malden, who will take a big three, and man, what a splash there. That was nice looking.
That was extremely important.
Yeah, that'll give Davidson the lead, 19-18, with about 50 seconds left in this first half. They'll call a defensive foul there on number 12, Morgan Barnett. And like I said earlier, Davidson definitely lurking into foul trouble with some of their players. Going to have to quit with some of these, fouls, I guess.
So they've been in the bonus for a while, so.
Definitely. And Davidson has yet to enter the bonus. Some water on the floor here, or some sweat. A lot of sweat on the floor there. You think it's water, but it's sweat.
Hey, water is sweat, or sweat is water.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
It's too philosophical for me, Steven.
Don't want to get that controversial on the broadcast.
All right, I'm not trying to get canceled on Twitter because of that. Not.
Shot there off the backboard. That one's good. Didn't hear her call bank on that one, but I guess the referees will count it.
So I think they usually count it, but
that one didn't need to call bank on it though. Right through the net. Davidson maybe looking to hold on to the last possession, but a nice stop there from Theodore. She's driving down. She'll take the layup there. No good, but another Theodore rebound. That one's also no good, but another Theodore rebound from the same lady. She'll take a jump shot from about the free throw line. That one's no good, but another Theodore rebound. And just a complete defensive breakdown from Davidson there. After the offensive breakdown, just not able to get any rebounds they needed to stop that Theodore drive.
Well, you said it earlier, Steven, that Theodore's got some size advantage for sure. But letting in, 4 offensive rebounds in one possession, that can't happen.
Theodore now in the double bonus shooting 2. Both of those good, bringing our score 22, Theodore, Davidson 19 with about 22 seconds left. Davidson definitely going to want to take the final shot here of this half. And I think they really need to hit it. You always want to gain some momentum going into the half. And after that breakdown there, definitely not what you want to end on. 5 seconds left here. Barnett's going to have to put it up. She'll put up the floater. That one's just a bit too high off the glass. Theodore too far away to take a shot, and not an exciting half for Davidson. Only down 3. I think if you would watch this game without seeing the scoreboard, you definitely put them down by a little bit more than that. Some sloppy passes, a couple of defensive breakdowns, and so we've seen moments where they can shine. We've seen Ayler make a nice 3, and then Malden also make another one. Where they can get the ball to that lady, and she'll put it up, and it'll just go right through the net. But we've also seen the low points where Gianna Quinn walked across the court and then just chunked it right to a Theodore player. Really not what you want to see.
And we've seen Theodore have a lot of easy buckets too, and it's, Coach Ship's going to correct that at halftime, and we're going to come back to stronger basketball.
Hey, Mr. Duke.
All right, and I think for before this second half, we're going to take a break here for a little bit. Hello, and welcome back to the second half of Lady Warriors or Warriorettes, whichever you prefer. Basketball, definitely not the best basketball we've seen from this team, but hopefully they can come back out in the second half and perform like they want to.
Right, Stephen. We know this team has been good the last couple of years. Especially this Lady Warriors team has been really solid. And soft again, but they're not playing great tonight. But they were playing bad tonight. A couple mistakes here and there, and they just got to get it fixed.
Morgan Barnett bringing it out here. Malden looking to take a shot from the corner there, and that one will drop. Man, coming out hot here for the second half.
That was a statement three, Steven. They needed, not only did they need that, that was showing, hey, look, we're here, we're still here. We're tied now.
Call a foul on the
Another
shooting
questionable
foul,
call.
excuse me.
Another questionable call. I mean, they are a little farther this time, so we can't see it as easily as we saw it in the first half, but that one definitely seemed like a weird one.
Inbounds here. Looks like they'll call it Theodore ball. Theodore will take a timeout here. Very, very early timeout here from Theodore. Probably didn't want to use it that early, but maybe your team needs it after Davidson coming out and shooting that big three to tie it.
A little scared after that three-pointer, but I'm sure the coach over there knows what she's doing, and she called that timeout for a specific purpose. We don't know it, but I'm sure she has an idea in mind.
Definitely a bit of an empty Coliseum here tonight. We do have the cheerleaders here, but not a whole lot of fans, which you do expect, Tuesday night, you're not going to get the biggest draw.
It's a school night, Steven. People got homework to do.
I know I do. But definitely some people here, to support our Warriors tonight.
More people have definitely showed up, for sure.
Man, shooting foul there. That'll give her the and one, and definitely not what Davidson wanted to do. If you're gonna foul the lady, make sure they don't make the shot. But first points there for Theodore this half. The and one there, just too short.
That was a close miss.
Malden will kick it to number 14. Number 14, Zadia Johnson with a nice layup there from down under. Definitely the Warrior basketball we saw them come out and play at the very beginning of the game. Hopefully they can keep this rhythm and not slow down like they did.
They look a lot better this half than they did last half, for sure.
Oh, nice block there for Davidson. Zadia Johnson will grab the ball, bouncing it back and forth until finally it'll go out on Davidson.
Great defense. Both teams have been playing great defense tonight. Hands-up defense. They've been some very solid defensive possessions for both squads.
Number 20, Ava Diouf, leaving the sideline. Don't know what for.
I'm sure she's still hurt. She's still hurting a little bit. I'm sure she is.
Theodore again, keeping it over there in that shoulder to corner area. They'll pass it in, but another good stop from Malden. Davidson fumbling around a little bit there, but they'll get it out to Barnett. She'll fake the pass, try to drive in, but she'll kick it out to Malden. Malden will feed it to her down there in the corner. Bang! That one was nice. Another good three here from Davidson. Must have been shooting some warm-ups in that halftime locker room.
They're definitely rolling with it now. And we see Dave actually come from the locker room. I don't know.
Maybe a restroom break. We've all been there.
Paul Pierce has definitely been there.
Theodore didn't want to take that shot.
That deep mid-range.
Another foul on the floor here for Davidson. And like we've said, these Davidson players, and I think they finally gotten to the level where you can't say foul trouble. But like we said, lots of depth for this Davidson team. And if they can continue to just, rotate these players out, keep them fresh, move those fouls around, then they can continue to play the type of game they want to play.
I would love to see the stats on this game, like the fouls and just on everybody, like how many fouls each Davidson player has. Because I know you've been talking about foul trouble a lot, and foul trouble is relative, obviously. First quarter, 2 fouls, that's foul trouble. But now that we're in the third quarter, they are definitely in foul trouble. They were in foul trouble the first time we said it, but now some of these players have to have 3 or 4 fouls. Have to. Like, Davidson's been fouling a lot. And to be fair to them, I don't think they fouled that much. I think there have definitely been some calls that have gone, the game's getting soft, Steven. That's the kind of the idea behind it. But Davidson's definitely in foul trouble.
Yeah, timeout here from Coach Ship. Wanted to discuss something with the refs, it looked like.
They're coaching their girls right now. Keep your hands up, because they are in foul trouble. Like, I know 1 or 2 of them is going to foul out this game. By this pace, they're going to foul out.
Yeah, definitely want to stay straight, not, give away any of those slap fouls. Theodore looking for a pass inside. She'll try to drive. Shot there, too short. And Davidson did as they were told, kept their hand straight up there, and she's just not able to get a shot. Malden will take a pull-up jumper there. Just a bit of a hard bounce in and out of the rim. Theodore with the rebound, but Davidson a nice stop there, getting right back to it. Diouf will slow down, let her players get back to their side of the court.
Right, and there's a little bit different strategy in high school basketball than there is in college and in NBA. Obviously, the skill level is a little different, but there's no shot clock. We mentioned it earlier. So you can take as much time as you want. And with Davidson having a 3-point lead, why not take as much time as you want to get the best shot possible? Of course, it's more boring to watch, but...
Pick there from Diouf. Malden will set up a shot for her player there, but...
A little elevator screen.
Yeah.
A little Draymond Steph Curry action right there.
Another foul there on the floor for Davidson.
Seems like we see another foul every 30 seconds.
And we've definitely seen Cristal Malden take some leadership this half. Was directing her team there on that last possession. Wide open 3 here for Theodore, and she'll put that one in. And with no one anywhere near you, that's one you got to make, and she put it in.
Say Bay with the 3. It was a...
With that 3, there will be about 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in this third quarter. She'll pass it in. She'll put up a tough layup. Man, that one looked nice, falling backwards. Zadia Johnson there.
If you got a picture of the angle we got, that'll be our Instagram profile picture for years. It was a great layup.
Theodore again moving that ball around. They'll feed it inside, but a big stop there from number 20, Ava Diouf.
Great block.
Amazing.
Great block.
Inbound here for Theodore. They'll kick it out fast. Another shot here from number 10. That one just a little bit too much on it. Malden will get the rebound. Barnett taking it up the court here. Johnson will drive in. Hard foul there on her. That'll give her 2.
I say, we're talking about fouls. That was definitely a foul.
Oh, looks like they'll. Looks like everyone thought it was a shooting foul except for the ref on the baseline.
She was definitely taking a floater.
Yeah. Timeout here from maybe a timeout on the floor, but I think they're going to make Davidson take it from the baseline, which still their ball, so not a complete loss, but would have been nice to take 2 there.
Right, take the free throws. I mean, that one was an egregious call for sure. I mean, from our angle, she was shooting it. She was taking a floater. I don't know how he didn't see that. He was standing right next to it.
Morgan Barnett here on the inbound. They'll toss it way out there to Diouf. She's going to take a weird angle on the shot there, not able to drop it.
She didn't get enough on it.
Theodore looking towards their coach. Three there, in and out. That would have been a big one for Theodore. Nice pass there from Theodore straight to Morgan Barnett. She'll drive down. Euro step for the layup. That one's no good, but she'll get the foul call.
See, I don't even know if that one was really a foul, to be fair. But, I mean, they've been calling a lot of fouls, as we said about earlier. So, there was contact.
Yeah, Jaden, first shot there. That one's no good. Hopefully the referees don't watch these games because you do like to get onto them quite a bit.
Well, they've been foul happy this game, Steven, for sure. Hey, what can I say? I'm a couch referee. I definitely know more than they do, for sure.
Oh, rebound there from Ava Diouf. Not able to hold on to it, though. She'll kick it out to the shoulder, but she'll put it right back in. That shot's no good. Malden with another rebound. Davidson definitely doing pretty good with their defensive rebounds. Just got to work on those offensive ones. She'll kick it out. They'll call a defensive foul.
So they'll call a reach on that one. I got no comment on that one, Steven. I don't think I saw it right. See, if there was 3 of me, I'd see it every time.
Fast inbound there. They'll kick it out. Try to put it inside. Bit of a sloppy pass. Theodore able to get a hand on it.
Great decision by Davidson to back her down a little bit, get her out of that corner. The corner of death.
Definitely, back it out. Malden looking for a bit of an ISO here. She'll drive in right on top of that Theodore player, just not able to drop it. Playing big lady basketball against number 44 for Theodore.
So that was a great move. There's no, if I'm Coach Ship, I'm not complaining about that move. You miss some, you make some, and that was just one you missed.
Nice move there from Theodore. Didn't want to take the shot on that one. Theodore making some moves here. Another heads-up play from Ava Diouf, able to get a hand on that one and poke it out of bounds. Some substitutions here. Davidson will bring in number 14, Zadia Johnson, and number 32, Scott. Wasn't able to catch her first name. That's definitely My bad. Shot there, no good, and Ava Diouf
Ooh.
with a big rebound. They'll call a jump ball.
I say, Diouf has definitely been beat up tonight. She's definitely taking some hits, and as you can hear on the basketball court, when one of your bones hits it, one of the hard spots in your body hits it, you can tell. And she definitely hit something hard on the basketball court tonight.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. She'll put up a three. That one will go straight to Malden. Nice pass. Davidson definitely looking to take the last possession this quarter. Maybe dribble it around a little bit before looking for the shot you want.
So they're definitely looking for last shot.
She'll drive in here, but she'll kick it right back out. That three just a little bit off. Theodore fumbled around with the ball a little bit. Davidson will take it right back out. About 10 seconds left. Got to make sure you check that clock and see how much time you have left to take this shot. Coach Ship not happy with the choice Ava took there, but I think Davidson will retain possession of the ball.
Say ball movements in basketball, ball movement is key, and Coach Ship was very adamant about her being wide open, and I didn't see her.
About 4 seconds left to get this ball off. Got to look at the clock. Shot here, just barely off. That would have been nice to see from Malden, but that'll end our third quarter, bringing us to the fourth with 29 Davidson, 27 Theodore, and definitely a nice lead for Davidson. You're only up by 2, but you've been down quite a lot this game, and being up at the end of the third can really help you push through that fourth.
Right. Davidson's been playing well this half, this half, and Coach Ship's got some complaints, I'm sure. I mean, they're in foul trouble. They're being a little too aggressive with the defense, and they've been racking up a lot of fouls. And offensive possessions, some of them are great. Some of them are, like that last one we saw, wasn't the best. But if they can get to the point where their offensive possessions are good every time, which is much easier said than done. I can say it all I want, but it's a lot harder to do than to say. But if they can get to that point, they're gonna win this game comfortably. They can get to the point where every offensive possession is consistent.
Here comes the inbound. She'll kick out to Malden, who will take another three to open up the quarter. That one will fall no good, though.
I like when Malden shoots, she goes for the board. She definitely follows her shot, which is a trait you don't see very often in basketball.
Easy layup there for Theodore, able to just get it under the basket. Not the start you want to have to the quarter, but can't let it get you, and you got to maintain the tempo you've been playing with for the second half.
Exactly, Steven. You gotta stick to your game plan.
Shot here from Ayler. That one, another one, just bouncing off the rim. They'll kick it out for Theodore. She'll take a three. That one's no good. Theodore able to hold on to it for the rebound. Sloppy pass there. Just getting by her. That'll give Davidson the ball. Definitely a break Davidson needed, you know.
Right, Theodore was definitely getting sloppy.
Tough
Definitely.
miss. Hopefully you can get back on this one and regain that lead you had.
Well, both teams' shot percentages when it comes to three-pointers are definitely low. But Davidson's been more open, and they've definitely been more aggressive with a three-pointer.
Diouf decided not to take that shot. She'll feed it to Barnett, who will drive in. Layup no good. Theodore will get the rebound, but bouncing around a little bit too much, they'll get a travel. Davidson will get the ball right back.
Another mistake by Theodore. It's becoming a theme these last two quarters. Theodore's making
Diouf won't be afraid to take that one, though. Good pass from Diouf straight to Kaylin Ayler. Not able to get the second chance shot there,
I didn't like that putback very much, Steven. I didn't like that at all. But Davis has the ball, so no harm, no foul.
Theodore able to get in the way of that one. She'll drive down. They'll slow it back down, though. Number 4 with a jumper there. That one's short. Doof with the rebound. Theodore been playing some sloppy ball this fourth quarter. Got to get back to what they were playing in that first half. A good defensive stop there from Theodore. Bobbling the ball around a little bit. She's got to pass it. There they go.
As bad as Theodore's offense has been this quarter, their defense has been better than it's been all game.
They'll feed it across. Shot here from up top. Off the backboard, and that'll count for 3.
You think she called bank on that one, Steven?
I think I maybe heard her. With that, there'll be about 5 minutes and 40 seconds left, excuse me.
It's only a 2-pointer, though. I thought that was a 3.
Must have had a toe on the line.
The Kevin Durant shoes.
Here comes Ayler with a rebound, but Theodore getting a hand on the ball.
Ooh, a great block. But another
fell out of bounds.
You know what, to be fair, I guess it's not really on her at that point. She just couldn't get a hold of it. It happens. But it is a mistake, if you want to call it that.
Malden looking for a drive in here. She'll take a spin move. Another big block from 44. But Diouf will put up a 3. That one will bounce no good. Gianna Quinn going up for that ball. A Theodore lady will try to jump on top of her.
It's going to be an over the back.
Is not allowed.
It's definitely not allowed.
Inbound here from Davidson. Definitely a big increase in Davidson's time of possession this quarter, which has really helped them, not up. 3 there for Malden. That one will sink. Drop a dollar. I'd like that shot. But definitely a lot of possession time for Davidson. And now that they've got this 1-point lead, if they can continue to keep that possession time up, they'll be able to increase that lead, hopefully. Shot here inside from Theodore. That one's no good.
Great
They'll get the
defense.
rebound. Malden
Great
playing defense on about 3 different Theodore players there, bouncing around inside.
Malden is single-handedly making this game close. She has stopped Theodore multiple times this half, and she has scored a lot of points for Davidson this half. She might have scored all the points for Davidson this half. I think there might have been.
I think there's been a couple from some other Davidson players.
She's definitely scored 10 points in these last 3 quarters.
Looking around here, about 4 minutes left in this final quarter. She's going to look to drive in. She'll kick it out. Nice pass to Gianna Quinn. That shot there, just no good, but a rebound from Davidson. The putback, no good also. Like that pass from Malden, the no-looker, and just not able to finish it with Gianna Quinn.
It was definitely a great pass.
Theodore passing around here. Haven't seen a dribble from Theodore yet. Good ball movement.
Like Klay Thompson basketball. Minus the 3-point shooting, of course. They have a shot. They're not very aggressive on the 3-point line, are they, Steven?
Definitely not, aside from maybe number 10 over there. Oh, nice defense there from Gianna Quinn. Coach Shipp will call a timeout there to keep another turnover from happening on Theodore's side of the court.
A great timeout.
Definitely. With only 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game, timeouts don't roll over to the next game. Use them when you can.
You can't take them home, Steven. Got to use them now. Coach is telling his Warriors team, he's like, hey, we've had a good half. They're playing good defensively, but we're playing better defensively. What was the score at halftime? I think Davidson was down 3.
I think they were.
So we've outscored them. We have a 1-point lead, so.
Yeah, math is hard, Jaden.
Well, I don't remember how they must have had at the beginning. I don't remember how much they had at half. How much they have at half?
Definitely this fourth quarter, it looks like Davidson should be up by more, but can't forget you're only up by 1. Can't let that fact slip out of your mind. And, Theodore scores 1 bucket, and they're up and it's definitely a lot harder to get, come back from being down. Davidson moving the ball around quick here. She'll try to kick it out to Barnett, but
just the wrong white jerseys that she threw it to. It's a common mistake.
Theodore ball here.
Davidson has to look at these possessions like every point that we score is 1 point that Theodore has to score if they want to win. And that might seem obvious, but in high school basketball, points are hard to come by.
Oh, good play there from Ava Diouf.
She probably has more steals than points at this point. But she scored a lot in the first half, but at this point, she probably has more steals than points.
Davidson. Oh, high pass there. Theodore's going to get on a fast break there, about a 4-on-2. But they'll slow it down. Definitely a bad decision to not try to take the shot, but they'll take that one. But a
Great
big
defense.
block there from Cristal Malden. Jump ball here.
That fast break would have been a killer. It really would have. That was almost a guaranteed 2 points.
Yeah, good stop there from Davidson. They had possession, so they'll get the ball. Barnett coming across the court here. Barnett looking to drive in. She'll take the floater. That one's no good, but a nice rebound from Diouf. She'll put that one in off the glass. Davidson with a 3-point lead here with about 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Definitely not out of Theodore's reach.
We're in crunch time now. Theodore's got to show the ice in the veins here.
Theodore going to try to cut that lead down to 0, but that one's no good. Rebound here from Theodore. They'll call another jump ball, and I think Theodore will retain possession on that one.
There was almost some contact on the shot at the very end of it, the follow-through. I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have called that a foul. And Davidson might be a little fortunate they didn't.
Yeah, definitely a break there for them. Jumper here. That one will be an air ball. Davidson going to kick it out to Barnett. Moving across that line fast. They'll pass it out to Ayler. Diouf wanted to take the shot there. Wasn't able to get the ball.
They just went wide in the corner.
Gianna Quinn.
Oh, they're time wasting now at this point.
Definitely trying to get rid of some of that extra seconds on the clock.
It's turning into a football game at this point, Steve.
One minute remaining. Ayler. Davidson definitely showing off their ball movement skills here, definitely taking advantage of that no shot clock. Just can't give up a silly turnover here. Tried to feed it off the Theodore players in bounds. Gianna Quinn will get it. She'll put up the floater. That one's no good. I think the Theodore player touched it on the way bounds. Nice break there for Davidson.
That was about as close of a turnover as you can get in basketball.
Yeah, about 3 different chances there for Theodore to get the ball, but Davidson able to hang on to it.
But it's not over. It's definitely not over yet.
Yeah, 30 seconds left in the game. They'll kick it to Morgan Barnett. Didn't want to take the shot there. She'll kick it back out to Diouf. Gianna Quinn from the corner here. Lady in Malden's face. She'll try to kick it out. But that one came straight to me.
Should have shot it.
I didn't want to show anyone up. But 14 seconds left here for Theodore to drive down, and they're going to have to take the 3 here. Probably going to feed it out to number 10, who just inbounded the ball. She looks like she's been their 3-point shooter, but they'll take it. Number 2, she'll go for that one. That one's in and out. Davidson with the rebound. They just got to hold on to it for about 4 seconds here. Dribbling around in and out. And I think that'll end our basketball game. Big miss there from Theodore, and then Davidson just able to hold on to it for those final few seconds. Definitely heart beating moment for the team
Davidson
over
still got a
there.
physical one, that's for sure. And that's that ball. She had a high arcing shot with like Iguodala.
All right, and I think with the end of that game, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back at it for the men. So make sure to tune in.